Top 5 food to avoid with diabetes. Over 25 million people in the United States have diabetes, and diabetes takes an enormous toll on the health of our population. Diabetes accelerates aging, damages the kidneys, cardiovascular system, eyes and nerve tissue, and increases cancer risk. The devastating complications and premature deaths associated with diabetes can be prevented. The primary cause of the parallel increases in obesity and diabetes is the nutrient-depleted American diet. 1. Added sugars. Since diabetes is characterized by abnormally elevated blood glucose levels, of course it is wise to avoid the foods that cause dangerously high spikes in blood glucose, primarily refined foods such as sugar-sweetened beverages, devoid of fiber to slow the absorption of glucose into the blood. Fruit juices and sugary processed foods and desserts have similar effects. 2. Fried foods. Potato chips, French fries, donuts and other fried starches start with a high glycemic food, and then pile on a huge number of low nutrient calories in the form of oil. The combination of glycemic carbs and oil is particularly potent at stimulating fat storage hormones. Plus, like other cooked starches, fried foods contain ages. 3. Red and processed meats. Many diabetics have come to believe that if sugar and refined grains and other high glycemic foods raise blood sugar and triglycerides, they should avoid them and eat more animal protein to keep their blood glucose levels in check. However, several studies have now confirmed that high intake of meat increases the risk of diabetes. 4. Trans fats. Diabetes accelerates cardiovascular disease. Because the vast majority of diabetics, more than 80%, die from cardiovascular disease, any food that increases cardiovascular risk will be especially problematic for those with diabetes. Trans fat intake is a strong dietary risk factor for heart disease. Even a small amount of trans fat intake increases risk. 5. Refined grains. Refined carbohydrates like white rice, white pasta, and white bread are missing the fiber from the original grain, so they raise blood glucose higher and faster than their intact, unprocessed counterparts. In a 6-year study of 65,000 women, those with diets high in refined carbohydrates from white bread, white rice, and pasta were 2.5 times as likely to be diagnosed with type 2 diabetes compared to those who ate lower GL foods such as intact whole grains and whole wheat bread. An analysis of 4 prospective studies on white rice consumption and diabetes found that each daily serving of white rice increased the risk of diabetes by 11%. In addition to the glucose-raising effects, cooked starchy foods also contain ages, which promote aging and diabetes complications.